Right, so we're ready.
Yeah.
Everything's... Can I shut the back of the van? You don't need anything at all. You've got your rucksack, you've got your map.
We need the map.
I've got my camera, my decent camera. And we're here. Where are we, Helen?
We are at Houstead's Fort, also known as Vercovisivum.
Oh,
it's all Latin to me.
Housteads. It's Housteads, a Roman fort. So, Northumberland.
Yeah, we're going to see Hadrian's Wall.
We're going to see Hadrian's Wall. I've got all my gear, as you can tell. Got my shorts on. I love wearing shorts because my legs get a bit hot. But I've got my waterproof trousers, my waterproof jacket in back. We've got all the gear, haven't we, love? We're not messing. Yeah. We've got it all. We've got a packed lunch.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of water. But we've not walked for ages and I am really unfit. I'm really unfit, so this is the start. We're just going to take it steady. We've got to get, I've got to get my fitness back up. She's off. She's off on...
I'll show you something.
You're going to show me something.
How big the fort is.
Alright.
We're going to walk up to it and walk around.
Okay.
We're not paying to get in because it's £9, I think.
Not paying £9 each.
Maybe it's more. Yeah, we're going to walk past.
We'll fly a drone over.
Admission? Oh, they're English Heritage and National Trust members.
Oh well.
Anyway, come and look at this. So the Romans were just totally ingenious, and look, they had toilets, latrines. You all sat next to your mate having a chat, and there it is.
All right.
They were good at like aqueducts and things, weren't they? So look.
Yeah. Is that where the term shitty stick comes from?
Probably. So I'm going to reenact it.
All right.
So yeah. So I'm sat next to Doris there. Oh yeah, how was your day? Yeah, had a few battles and all that. And then when you're done, you use that. But I wonder how many people have used it that day.
I know, that's the thing, isn't it?
I wonder if you just swish it in the water.
I bet you do, yeah. Well, that's not a good start. And I says, where are we going? You've said, I've got a feeling it's this way. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it?
Yeah, but James, it's a good feeling.
Can't we just...
Look at that robin.
Can't we just use Google? See, Helen insists on using maps and compasses when there's a perfectly good Google thing on your phone. And she stops every 5 minutes, which in my health at the moment I'm not that bothered about, to be honest, but it can get frustrating.
Oh, can it now? What about me having to stop every 2 minutes when I'm with you and you're doing your filming?
Is this the... have you got wrong to start with?
Probably.
That's locked, Helen.
It is. We have to go through the visitor centre. Look.
And then people's following us, look. Helen.
Fine.
So yeah, that were a great start, that, Helen.
So it's this way. Look, that is the same way, but that was locked that day. So look, out to the countryside, all the rules are there.
She still reads everything.
Take your litter with you.
Yeah. And there it is on the hill. The Roman fort.
Yeah, there's about 15 Roman forts.
I'm going to
Hadrian's
send
Wall.
the drone up.
Oh, are you?
But it's a bit windy.
I was going to say, is it a bit windy?
Yeah, it's a bit windy for it, but we can try. It's got one chance, hasn't it? Can easily blow away.
So Hadrian's Wall is 73 miles long, or it was.
You're going to be filling us with all these stats, aren't you, as we walk?
However, it was 80 Roman miles, so maybe Roman miles were a bit shorter.
Yeah.
And it was built by Emperor Hadrian in AD 122, and it was to keep all the barbarians out from Scotland. Well, it wasn't Scotland
Caledonia.
then. Caledonia, yeah. It was to keep people out and to keep people in.
Right.
And it was about 12 foot high, and they dug ditches, do you know, at either side.
Yeah.
And they filled the ditches with like pointy sticks and, you know, like
crocodiles and stuff.
And, you know, not crocodiles, you know. Do you know, like pointy, sharpened like branches and things?
Yeah.
So, at this particular fort, it was like a garrison, and there was a hospital, and they had flushing toilets. I mean, how progressive is that?
That's good. Fantastic.
The latrine that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
That looks like a college, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just having a rest.
Yeah, have a rest. Just rest whenever you
It's
need
that I'm
to.
filming, but what I do is I say I'm filming, but it's really an excuse to have a rest.
Look at all the sheep, they're all in the line over there.
Yeah. It's far too windy to send drone up, isn't it? That's such a shame.
It's blustery.
Yeah. So this is a map here. The fort's going across. Which one are we at?
That one.
Alright. So pretty central really, aren't we then?
So this is the whole wall.
Yeah.
They started building it here.
You are here.
I think we have to walk past it.
Yeah, we're going round it. So we're not going in it. It's quite expensive really to go in. It costs
And it's only a pile of rocks.
It's a pile of rocks. I've seen photos of it. But how do we go past then?
I don't know. But we're not going to go in it, are we?
Yeah, but there's no path that goes past.
I don't know.
But the route says we've got to keep the fort on the left. So maybe we'll just go around here. I'm going to read this sign, Helen. Castle G80. Oh gosh. You think they'd have put it? I can't get to it. You think they'd put it somewhere more accessible?
The Empire, Hadrian's Wall separated the communities, but some people were probably allowed through to visit family, to look after farm animals and to trade. So that's how impressive it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see how much higher it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that dog's doing a runner.
Oh, that's a nice dog.
Yes, I bet there's all farmhouses and everything built off bits of Hadrian's Wall. You can see the thickness of it. I wonder where the stone came from.
If you need a rest, we will stop.
Okay, Mum.
Okay. Just think, we're walking in the steps of these Roman soldiers.
Yep.
2,000 years ago, patrolling the walls. So, Caledonia up there. Britannia. People thought that this was, do you know, the wall between England and Scotland, but that's not true.
Well, I always thought that, I've got to admit.
Yeah.
I always thought it was on the borders of today's borders.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Scotland.
Yeah.
And it was.
So I wonder how far north Scotland is, the Scottish border. That's a curiosity.
There's another wall that is built up near Scotland.
Whose wall's that?
Can't remember.
Dave's.
Yeah, it's. I can't remember. It's something similar to this.
It's not as famous, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So are you actually on the wall there?
Yeah.
I think you are, aren't you?
So there's the wall of the fort.
Yeah, I've just come all the way around that just to save 18 quid.
It's worth it.
We'll not get two thoughts about buying pints of beer at £9.
I know. You've got to get your priorities right.
We would actually, would complain. It's bloody expensive doing YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. But I suppose all the money you save, staying in the van,
Yeah.
it's great. I wonder how much those two blokes paid for their hotel.
Yeah, exactly. But we couldn't do this if I didn't live in my van. Could we? That's what it was like. I was just skint all the time and I hated it. Never been able to afford to do anything. But now, thanks to the van life, we can do within reason pretty much anything really, can't we?
Yeah.
You know.
We're very lucky.
So over a year ago we wouldn't have gone to that concert last night, would we? Would have just
No.
been, it weren't expensive, but
It was just some live music, wasn't
Yeah.
it? There was a good atmosphere. The lead singer had got lots of charisma.
yeah.
So, the Romans, they came over from Rome, maybe, from that part of the world.
Are you sure they come from Rome?
Yeah. And they brought with them, do you know, the ability to build roads and walls. The what do you call them? What are they called? Groups of people?
Posses,
No.
tribes.
Yeah. So the tribes in Britannia, or did they call it Britannia, the Romans?
Oh,
Or was it Britannia? Anyway, they used to build round, do you know, buildings, round huts made of wood, and the Romans built them with using stone.
there you go.
Was that really boring?
No, it was interesting. I'm enjoying all the facts that you're teaching me.
Oh, thanks.
Have you got water or squash?
Squash.
Good. I prefer squash when I'm
I've got blackcurrant.
blackcurrant. I've got orange. Go on, have knock yourself out. Look at that.
I think it's too strong. You
It's
make
not.
it too strong.
It's not. I like it strong. You've still got your thing on your hand from the concert last night.
Yeah, I've not washed my hands.
Ew.
No, I have, but it's just not come off. That is too strong.
It's not.
It's terrible. You put half of the bottle in that.
It was one of them. You know when you've got, you use it last bit up in bottle.
Oh, what?
I
And
thought just pour it all in. That's nice. You stick it back in, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, there's a bit of a building here, look. I wonder what this bit was.
Maybe this was like just a guard station.
Yeah.
It will have been a building, won't it?
Yeah.
That would have been an archway.
Oh gosh, yeah. Wow. I think it might have been lower the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but this could have just been.
They had horses, didn't they?
Yeah, it could have been stables.
There were Romans on horseback and then Romans on foot, weren't they? Well, it could have just been like a little barracks or something.
That wind's getting up now. So we've got a steep bit down and then a steep bit back up, and Helen's storming off ahead, but I've just been taking some photographs. So we're going up this steep bit, and Helen's just asked me a question, and it's sort of a dilemma when you're hiking. What would you rather do, go up or down? Because they're both as bad, really. You automatically think going down's going to be better. I mean, if it's a gradual incline, then yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
But coming down this would be quite awkward.
Coming down, you're on your way home, aren't you? So that's probably.
Well, we weren't on that bit. Is this a circular walk, by the way?
Yes.
Right. I like circular walks.
Yeah, I do. I mean, we'd have to walk all the way back.
I know you don't want to go back to places you've already been, do you?
No. You see, I said leave it to me.
This is Helen's day.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the outdoor pursuits.
Yeah. You're like the PE teacher.
Yeah.
And I'm the I'm dinner lady. Do you remember tuck shops?
You're like, everybody's spitting! Everybody in!
Do you remember tuck shops?
Yes.
I used to love tuck shop.
Oh,
mate.
I did. God, you could get loads for like 20 pence, couldn't you?
Look at that view. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that.
Nice scene, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to get the camera. I'm going to take a picture of that now. Note to do with me wanting a rest. Very windy this bit. Hope you can hear me. Almost blowing me over. It's quite busy up here. People are taking the low road. They're not intrepid like me and you.
What back there? I said, I've got a choice for you.
Can't hear you. Too windy, darling. Oh, she's messed it up, haven't you?
You can go down that bit if you want a bit of excitement.
Be careful, because it's a bit windy. Shall we go down here? No, it's not worth the risk, is it? Helen! It is risky because it's very windy. It's Helen, I'm telling you. Stop it now.
I could get down there easy.
I know you could, but it's... You think you've... Oh, you see, our slip's there. It's slippy and windy. You've not got to carry all the equipment like I have. Look at it. It's deadly. In my defence, it always looks a lot less steep on the video, because when I've looked at our hiking videos and there's been really steep bits, I'm thinking, well, it don't even look steep. Oh shit. Sorry. But when you're here, it's a lot steeper. Let's look at that bit. You are going to come down. Helen? I want to look at the bit you were going to come down.
Alright.
So that's where she wanted to come down.
No, just look. That's easy.
Let's have a look.
It's just a bit of a scramble.
We're not scrambling today. Where were you going to come down?
Just there.
Yeah, but why when we could go easy way? It's an interesting sign here. Erosion control. Help us to protect the archaeology. Please do not walk in single file. Avoid walking in worn lines in the grass. You see, everything they told you at school were wrong then. Single file, fingers on lips. No running in the corridor. I'm beginning to question all the things I learnt at school.
Yeah.
So we can't walk single file. Does that mean we've got to hold hands?
Yeah, pick a partner.
Yeah. Shall we
Hold
skip?
hands.
I'm not going up here holding hands.
No, we're gonna have to walk in single
You've got to
file.
a single
here.
file. I don't think it means this bit.
No,
I think it means
that
over
bit,
there.
that field over there.
Yeah.
There. There, darling.
All right,
It's
cheeky.
okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, just
landscape.
think. Look at this beautiful countryside.
It's beautiful.
You wouldn't have seen that
No,
if I'd have not made you come.
would have been sat in a pub.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't know what I'd have done today.
I've learnt a new skill.
Right. So there's
So there's this, and it's
there's padlocks on this fence, like all kids put them on. It's the thing in there.
yeah.
So you're gonna.
I'm gonna show you how you can get into it. Well, I'm not gonna tell you how.
It's obviously just something to do with the feeling, isn't it?
It is.
Or is it? You'll
is.
not do it.
Oh, okay then. Give me 5 minutes.
Alright. So while Helen tries to pick that lock. Yeah, but that's somebody that's put that on in love, and you're just going to take it off. So if you take that off, it might mean that they pack in. You might be dooming the relationship.
No.
Look at the curves of the landscape. I find it a little bit worrying that my girlfriend's party trick is being able to pick locks.
I don't know if I can. I'm reaching too far over.
Oh, just can't do it.
All the fives were like feeling like it. If I really concentrated, I could do it.
Yeah, so you've let everybody down, Helen.
Oh shush, I'm gonna do it now then if you're saying that.
There's a load of likely lads walking down here. I bet they've put it on. She's failed.
No, the people were coming, so we moved.
No, she's failed. So she's been bragging all this time, I can pick padlocks. And there was one there, she says, do you want to pick that padlock for you? I'll show you how to do it. And she couldn't do it.
No, I could. But you went, there's a big group of people coming.
You couldn't do it. I thought they might think you're trying to break into countryside. And then
Crickets in the countryside.
well, they didn't look like countryside type people. So
I can do it.
yeah, and then she says, you can't put that on now because I failed. And I said, I am.
No, I didn't use the word fail. I said
You
I
failed.
didn't do it.
You said, don't put that on. I says, well, if I don't put it on, it can go on the Christmas, New Year outtakes.
No,
So
I
that's
could have
why-
done it if I'd have spent a bit more time on
That's
it.
why I'm filming this bit for the outtakes. It's getting a bit nippy now, and it's getting a bit darker. I think that's just because of the cloud, but there's a lovely rock face ahead, and I don't know if you can hear, because it is really windy, but can you hear the sound of the wind in the trees? That's beautiful.
That's a funny thought. You know when the wind's blowing, if it's not hitting or interfering with anything, you can't hear it.
That's very profound. Does wind have a sound if it's not interfering with the other?
If it's touching something.
If it's not sort of... No, it won't, will it? Ain't that interesting? Oh God, our hikes are just amazing. I love
Well, I don't know if that is true.
the
You can
conversations.
hear the wind though, can't you? But is that because it's blowing something?
Well, it's because of the trees in that case, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can hear the wind howl, can't you?
Yeah.
Like, do you know when they have really bad hurricanes and things?
Yeah, but it's
Because I can hear the wind because it's blowing on me.
on your, yeah, you can hear it because it's on your ears as well,
Yeah.
like on the microphone.
Yeah.
So I've got the muff on the camera again, and this one on this camera, this muff. I mean, I like a good muff. This is my favourite muff. This on this one camera, because it really does a good job. But it is that windy today. I don't know how much it's shielded. Yeah, look at those rocks. I wonder if we're going that way. We're going over that way, or how far away is that tree?
I think we are going.
The stump. How far to the
I
stump?
think it's up here.
I hope so, because we've been going quite a way.
Yes. I think it's over there.
Yeah,
There's a dip in
yeah.
between these two rock formations, and I think it's
I think
there.
that's where the stump is. Yeah.
Sycamore Gap.
That'll be it then.
Yeah.
So, that's the back end of Sycamore Gap then, we assume.
Yeah, we think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could be bothered, I could get my map out and have a look. But
If you're going back in that bag, the only thing you're getting out, love,
I've
is
shoved it.
pasties. We found this nice farm here. Lovely. Helen seems to think that the route needs to go through the farm.
Oh no,
I don't know if
no. No, I
that's...
think right, we'll follow the arrows.
Yeah, we're going to say there'd be a marker, wouldn't there, if you went
I
through?
think somehow. Oh, hang on.
Have a look.
There's a marker here.
All right, so might be. Oh yeah, there is an arrow. What's it say? Please use this side.
Please use the style.
Right, the style's there. Look. I'm stuck. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit sludgy. Oh, you're sinking there. Oh God, I'll sink on that bit. We're thinking this is the way.
I don't know. But then there's no little thing we do about it, is
Well,
there?
it's got to be one at ways, hasn't it? So it said right away there, and then there's no other right away.
There's lots of footprints here anyway.
Is there? Right, come on then. Oh God, dog barking. So she's changed her mind now, she don't think it is that way. So we've got to go back over all that sludge. We're back on the main path now, and the weather's turning. So there will soon be a debate about whether to put waterproofs on, as usually. She's putting the waterproofs on. I think I've learnt my lesson, and I think I might put mine on as well.
Yeah, because you know.
I always get it wrong, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'll give it a little bit longer.
All right then.
It could still blow over. I'll tell you what my theory is. Helen, we've been stood here for 5 minutes, faffing with all the stuff, and we get wetter stood. We could have been down bottom in shelter. I bet it's not even raining down there. But oh God.
I bet it's not raining down there.
She's getting it all out. Oh.
Look, do you want your pasties to get soggy?
Well, I guess you've got a good point there. Nobody wants a saggy pasty, do they? So we're at the side of that lake, which I showed you earlier, towards the rock face. Oh. I wonder how far we've done. What do you reckon? 4 or 5 mile?
4 miles.
4 mile?
That, probably. 3 miles.
No, we've done more than that. We did 2 miles this morning. Tired?
Yeah, I bet.
We're at the top now. Look at that bit there, Helen.
Wow, yeah.
Don't get too close to the edge.
Why are you going to push me?
No.
Push me over?
No, I'm not.
So, where is the wall now?
He's gone. Do you think?
I wonder if all this...
Yeah, it could be underneath all this. Maybe they got a bit fed up.
There's no more.
Don't go too close. This is the wall here, look. So the wall obviously goes under. Because we're back here again, Helen, look. Well, where is it?
It's not there, is it?
Well, no, it's not there,
It's
but...
been put down, isn't it?
Yeah, but was it this bit here?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but
There's some like fencing around the stump down there.
Is there? So as we head down into the sort of little gap here,
Sycamore gap.
Sycamore gap, the wall appears again. I didn't know it were right up against the wall. So here we are, the iconic tree. It's a bit of a letdown really, isn't it? It's
It's such a disappointment that it's not here.
Yeah.
I mean, who on earth would do a thing like that?
Well, I thought you had a theory.
Well, I've been thinking all sorts of things, like what kind of person would want to do that?
Let's have your theory on who chopped down the Sycamore Gap tree.
They were upset about something, weren't they?
Yeah, obviously.
Apparently this place, people have proposed to their husbands and wives. People have been married here, they've had their ashes scattered here. Because this tree is one of the best known trees in the country. It's won an award in 2000 and it was either 16 or 17 Tree of the Year.
Yeah.
And it actually came 5th in the European Tree of the Year.
Ah, there you go.
And they arrested some people.
Somebody was arrested, wasn't there?
Three people in the 30s, I think. But
What, in the 1930s? It was just recent.
They were in their 30s.
All right. No, there was somebody with something about eviction or something. I heard. I don't know. I heard a chap talking about that.
I mean, it could be someone that's got married here or proposed to someone.
What? And they've split up.
They've split up. They've been wronged. They've done the dirty on them, and they thought, do you know what? Do you know that tree?
I'm chopping it
Where I
down.
asked her to marry me, I'm lopping it down.
Well, that's a bit extreme, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some extreme people out there.
Isn't there?
But do you know who I really think did it?
No.
Very bad person.
That's your theory, is it?
Yeah.
It's settled. It was a bad person, a very bad person.
Very bad person.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know, but I were walking, as we were walking here, I saw a bloke going the other direction. He looked a bit dodgy. He looked a bit suspect. You know, right, sheepish. It could have been him. But you never know. Yeah, but they say they come back to the scene of the crime, don't they? That dog like that, Joe.
Do you know Render? And it was all painted white. Which way's the wind coming from?
I don't know. So it's quite a popular place. Lots of people coming to have a look at the stump.
So, it was 150 years old, and it was actually planted here by the wealthy landowner.
Yeah,
And
let
he was
these people
told-
have a picture taken. Let's move.
John Clayton.
So all the photos. Look at her. That's disrespectful, eating crisps in front of that stump.
Stop.
All the photos would have come from this angle, I presume.
Maybe from down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it appeared in. It was called the Robin Hood tree,
Yeah.
and it appeared in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with.
Don't eat crisps as you're presenting. It's not very
No.
professional, is it? That you don't get John Craven doing that.
John Craven.
No, I can't think of anybody. Myra Stewart, she don't do it.
What's his name?
Kevin Costner,
That's him. And Peter. No.
Peter Duncan.
No.
Who's Peter Duncan?
What's that other guy? He was in that film I really like. Morgan Freeman.
All right.
And in the film, even though this place, and there was a boy or something that climbed up into the tree, even though it's 170 miles away from Sherwood Forest, they walked it in a day. They are so...
Well, it's
so
Kevin
fast.
Costner. He's got special powers. Isn't it?
And, do you know the theme tune to the film?
Yeah.
Everything I do.
Is this what the
do
worst
it
song ever
for
written?
you. Anyway.
I hate that song with a passion.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams. He came up here too.
Did he?
And some of the music video is set here.
Your crisps are getting soggy now.
And some people have nicknamed it the Robin Hood tree. That was in 1991 that film came out.
Oh. I need to put my foot down on this bit because Helen wants to go.
Get 2 feet.
Helen wants to go that way.
Up in that direction.
We're going that way. We're not going up.
Right, I know. You go that way and I'll go up there.
No, it's dangerous.
It's not dangerous.
It's too steep, Helen. Why are you doing that? What's the point in it?
Right, look. I want to follow the the route up there.
How do you know the route says it's up there? It could be there. That just goes round it.
It says keep following the route west.
What route?
This one that we're on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not that lady's
Right,
struggling.
don't wimp out on me now.
Guess who won that argument?
Pardon?
I'm just saying to the camera, guess who won that argument? Look at her, she's trying to go fast on purpose to show off. Aren't you?
It's like walking up your stairs at home, love. If you're living in a big mansion.
I don't know where you live. Actually, it's not that bad going up, is it? It looks harder going down. Oh. You're slowing down, Helen.
I am, I'm telling you.
Oh, feel the burn. Oh my goodness. Lactic acid. Oh God. Don't stop.
But I'm not stopping. Until I get to the top.
Oh God.
That was good.
Oh God.
That blew the cobwebs away. Didn't it?
That was a workout, that.
That got the heart pounding, didn't it?
Are your thighs on fire?
Yeah.
Whew. Well, a lot of the wall's wet.
Do you know there?
And there's all rabbit poo and everything. Well, we'd have to sit.
That's not what? That's sheep poo.
Sheep poo everywhere. Sit there. You see, this might have been one of them Roman toilets you were talking about. You can get in from underneath, can't you? Did you know that?
What? Yeah. You told me.
So you're going to leave your bag on?
Yeah, because it's keeping it warm.
So
there's two. There's a meat one, and then
we'll just do half and half each.
Okay. So this, I think I've got the.
You know how you're supposed to eat a pasty?
Yeah. Are you supposed to throw the end bit away that you've handled?
So on I went down to St Ives and I had a Cornish pasty. And a lot of people told me how to eat them the correct way, and that's the handle. They used to discard that bit, but you hold that as a handle. Mm.
Mm.
What's wrong? Vegetable. Mine's the meat one. I'm happy to just have this one. I'll share it with you.
It's alright, I'll have this one.
No, it's alright. We're having a pasty in a Roman fort. You don't see that often, do you?
You don't. Mine's got chickpea, cumin, and cauliflower or something like that.
See, rate my takeaway don't do this, does he? In fact, that's a challenge for him.
That is tasty.
I had a pasty in a Roman fort. National Trust Cafe, rate my pasty. Good. Top marks.
Overpriced.
Well, it were expensive, weren't it? We had 2 pasties, 2 bags of crisps, and a Kit Kat and a Mars bar or something. £15.
Terrible.
It's a lot of that. It's still warm.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's my body heat.
Is that your... Ooh. Come on, you've got to swap now. You can keep your wrapper. Mmm.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It's like a vegetable curry. Yeah. That'll taste bland after this. This is really spicy.
Yeah, that's like a samosa.
It's like vegetable korma, but quite spicy.
Yeah, it's lovely. I think that's the best one.
And that's a good one. But that's the future. I'm really towing now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the thing that's depressing me a little bit is we're still actually walking in the opposite direction of the van. It feels like we should be walking back that way, because we've done about 6 miles already. It's not right, Helen. Oh, this is a bit messy here, Helen. What way are you going?
Right.
You go. You go the bottom one, I'll go top one. It's sludgy even down there where that lady's gone.
I think it looks better down this bit.
Do you think? But I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. Oh no, I can't go that way, can I? I'm stuck, Helen. I'm on an island. I'm stuck. I thought this was the best way. Oh, sugar. Oh, stupid idea to come here. I'll have to go up top. Oh shit, shit. Oh, bloody hell.
Why do people think if they do it quicker they'll get less wet?
Well, you will, don't you?
Of course you will.
Of course you will. If you're going, your feet don't sink in as much. Look at you stood there. Who do you think you are?
I'm watching.
Dishing orders.
I'm watching you.
Judging from the style. Is that a style?
Yeah. What's that? No access for unauthorised persons.
And I've just been round it. Oh, bloody hell.
Weird.
There's a nice sunny bit over there. I want to be there.
Nice. It's a shame that that's not the bit that we're going on.
So we're back at Hadrian's Wall here. Let's not forget. Because we're losing track. You know, with that tree and Kit Kats and pasties. Look at this bit here. I think that's a mile castle down there.
Yeah.
It's quite steep, isn't it?
It is. And it's worse coming down, isn't it?
It's always worse coming down. So yeah, when you look at the bit we've just come down, it is steep. I'll be honest, I'm not so out to Helen, but I'm getting a bit concerned about the light, because we're not even halfway, I don't think, yet. It's going to be dark soon. Fortunately we've got head torches, but well, I have. I don't know if Helen's got hers. So we come down that steep bit, then we've just come up another bit. It's a very up and down hike, this, Helen.
It is moderate.
Yeah, it's definitely moderate.
Yeah.
There's me saying it weren't too difficult, but it is. And we're still not even at the halfway point, which I think
This is it.
the car park's the halfway point. Oh dear me. And I am so tired. I can't begin to tell you how tired I am.
Second wind soon.
I'll get a second wind, you always do, but
Yeah.
I'm really out of breath up that steep bit.
Psychological.
My thighs are burning. You know, it's alright for her. I'm carrying blooming about 17 stone. And my rucksack with camera and if it's drone, and I've not been able to use that. A lovely little bit of sun. Oh, we've got to go all that way, but fortunately,
yeah,
we've got to go that way.
Just flat now.
That's the way we come up over all those bumps. It's going to be flat on the way back, I'm hoping. But what is it, 4 mile back?
Yeah.
Oh God. And that's going to be dark, a lot of that, I think.
Is it?
It is. Look at the time. The sun's going down.
It'll be fine.
So when we turn at that gate down there, we're officially on the way back out of Helen.
Yes.
And at least we think we've done the hard bit.
Yeah.
The up and down. I think it's going to be mainly
a little stroll back.
a nice stroll back through sludge.
Yeah.
You will notice now that as we are officially heading back to the van, the psychology has now changed and I'm in front and I've now suddenly got my second wind. In fact, I feel like I could skip it back to the van. So, and Helen's sad now because she realises that the walk will soon be over. Or maybe she's just tiring. So I'm going to talk to you while it's still light. I know these hiking vlogs are very niche and not everybody likes them, but that's fair enough. You can skip them, but if you'd skip this, you wouldn't be seeing me say this, would you? But if you like these walking vlogs, at the end of the video I will put a link to a playlist which contains all our hikes from like last year, and we did some really good ones, so watch them. We're not experts all like that, as you can obviously tell. Helen's quite clued up, but all it is just me following her and whinging. But I do enjoy it really, I like to get out. Oh, we've got a dilemma here. We have a dilemma. Are you going to try and get across there or something?
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. Oh, here, you can get down the bottom here, Helen. She'll not be told. She'll not be told. She has to go her way. Ha Come on, take a run, you can do it.
What, jump it?
Yeah. Go that way, Helen. Did you see where I've just come? Round there. Yeah, but I did it. We've got cows, Helen. I don't like it near cows.
I saw those cows up and over there.
They scare me.
Oh, yeah.
They can trample you.
No eye contact.
Is that what you're not supposed to do?
I don't know.
So when you look where we've walked across, it's a long way we've done.
Yeah.
And now I've got to tackle these cows. But these are baby cows. Tired?
I am tired.
It's a cow standoff.
Just walk to the...
I don't want to rock.
And we'll just move out.
I'll walk this way.
No. We have to go on the same side.
Do we?
Yeah.
Move? Yeah, but they can kick you. Can they kick you like horses?
No, don't do any kicking.
No sudden movements.
Oh, look, it's so tired.
That one's not moving at all. Alright, you just stand there, mate. Yeah, no, I'll go round you, love. You stay there. just not shifting. They're cute though, aren't they? Hello. Hello.
All pregnant ladies.
Are they? Are they pregnant?
Yeah, look how big. Look, there's a calf in there.
Alright, well. Oh, thank you. That one moves. Yeah. That one showed a little bit of courtesy. That sort of gives you a great idea of the relief of the, you know, of the walk. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Helen says, oh, I've got a nice easy walk for you to get back into it. Well, that's not been easy, Helen. In fact, I'm a bit concerned that you might have been taking an insurance policy out on me or something. I think you're trying to kill me off.
Yeah.
Now we're quite away, but as you see down here, that's where the tree, I think you might just make out some people, and that's where the tree was. And that at the side of it, that next sort of dip and this sort of natural roller coaster, the next dip, that's where we had as pasties. That's Pasty Gap, that's Sycamore Gap, and that's Pasty Gap. And we walked all the way over the top. You can see people, I don't know if you can see them on this camera because I'm a long way. I need a good zoom lens. But yeah, it's
Pasty Gap.
Pasty Gap. We've still got some light. But we've come some way, darling.
Yeah.
It makes it so much harder with the sludge. And then we've got a steep hill up here. Is that some people there I can see? Near the start. And then we've got to go over that top bit, and then I think it's just downhill back to the van.
It is.
But anyway, because I'm losing light, I want to thank you all for watching this video, because we're going to sign out now unless something dramatic happens. But if you like the hikes, I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, but if you like them, I'll put a link in bottom.
I did.
Yeah, we're not going to do any more, I've decided. We need to get back into it, really.
Oh,
Get
I
fit.
am very tired now.
Yeah, we're very tired. But if you like them, we have created some, particularly last year, we did some fantastic hikes. So I'll link to a playlist in the bottom corner for you to check them out. If you like them, that is. And then above that, I'll probably just put a regular video. But thanks for watching. If you can come up with any suggestions for any hikes you think we might like, by all means send them, and I'll send Helen on them. Because I'm not doing another. No, I'm kidding, we will.
No, tomorrow you'll feel different. We're just tired now, aren't we?
We're shattered. Absolutely shattered. And I'm not looking forward to this steep bit.
Because we're not used to it.
We've not done it for ages. When was the last one? Scarfell Pike.
Yeah, I think so.
When was that? Like autumn last year. Yeah, I've had a good few months off. So we'll slowly get back into it. Hey ho.
Oh my god, look at them! Look at the mud!
Helen. We'll have to go all the way back. All the way back. Right. I'm just going to film you doing it. If you go around the edge there, look. Go straight forward and round the edge. But it's not like we're not sludgy, is it? I mean, God.
Right, do you know?
Just belly flop into it.
We could do a mud angel. We could do a mud angel.
A mud angel. Oh. Yeah, that's the way to go. It's not that bad, is it? Anyway, as I rest on this sty, surveying my land as far as the eye can see, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next video. Are you going to say ta-da?
Yeah, if we kept back.
Yeah.
Sit there.
Ta-da. The sheep are waiting for the dinner. The farmer's going around feeding them. And they're all really alert and waiting for it.